Welcome to HOPCP Television. Where we inspire those who dare to dream.
I like that.
Oh my god, like, don't even get me started. Like,
Oh, garbage got you going.
I mean, garbage is like everywhere. Right now, it's just like the craziest thing. I mean, I think when I look at garbage, funny enough, I was actually having this conversation last night with a friend, but because they're kind of asking me about the same thing. They're like, listen, like I look at garbage and I just see garbage. So like, what do you see? And I think for me, it's more just like, I'll start from like the gum wrappers. Like with those, it's like the metallic kind of iridescence, the shine, the character and like the crinkle. Some gum wrappers that I used to find, like they were like the 5 Alive gums or something like that. And then if they were left outside, they would actually get tie-dyed. So they have like this kind of duo tone to them. I'm getting so specific about gum wrappers.
I'm a visual learner. I'm right there with you. I'm trying to see it on the pavement with you.
So that's kind of like that thing with like that material. But I feel like any material, I love it when, I mean, there's a quality to like the texture of any material. If it's like a wire or if it's, I'm trying to think, like I did this project actually beginning of January with Humber College, which was like really cool and beautiful. And they actually collected their campus garbage for a couple months. And then we created like these collage mosaic mural pieces and displayed it. And for that, we had we had old tech, we had shoes and clothes, we had office supplies. And I feel like anything, when it's multiplied, it holds some sort of weight. So like when I'm working with garbage, like let's say if it's markers, which is actually like a personal collection that I've been doing, because I would love to actually do like a whole series around art waste, because I think art waste is something that we don't talk about because art is so beneficial to like our culture, to our society, but at the same time, it is an industry that is super, like, there's a lot of waste, there's a lot of toxins, and even how we're recycling those things or being mindful of how we're using these materials, I don't think is really thought out.
No.
So I've been collecting these markers, and like let's say if I have like a bin of like 1,000 markers, that in itself is powerful, and they're all just dead plastic casings. So for me, it's just I see a material, and like how can I like build this material, work in a way that I can re-energize it to kind of speak differently. So it's not just like strewn across or just like in a corner, because I think when a piece of garbage is kind of like isolated or just like random, it just looks like garbage. But I think really when it looks like something beautiful or there's like an aesthetic appeal to it, it's really when like there's a human touch to it. So it's reorganized, it's either folded or it's
It's just like a recipe in a sense.
Yeah.
It's like each individual part necessarily doesn't taste best on its own, but put together, it's something greater.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty much right now, like it's so open-ended. The beginning of the year for me is always applying for projects. So a lot of submissions, a lot of applications, because the mural season really hits, I mean, in Canada, in the summer months. So when we can actually be outside, when it's warm, when it's sunny.
Mural season?
Mural season, yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Oh yeah, mural season. I mean, in Canada, it really depends like on the seasons. We can't really paint outdoors in the winter. So it really hits in the summer and the spring. Obviously warm countries you can paint all year. So my first project that I've kind of booked right now, I'm going to Guatemala in March. I'm going to be painting for a woman all-female paint jam in Guatemala. So I'm like really excited about that.
Look at that.
Yeah, so pretty much like I'm really focusing on actually applying to more international festivals. I love to be painting in other countries, and I love how art can really take me to other countries, and I can connect with other artists in other parts of the world and kind of get outside of the Toronto bubble. Because I find just like the conversations are beautiful. I mean, people share such like diverse experiences and really kind of sharing and all that. It's really, really powerful. But other than that, really, I'm just kind of applying and waiting for like the opportunities and the projects to kind of roll in right now. But yeah. I mean, I'm so proud to say that this outfit is literally pretty much 99% secondhand.
I'm into it.
And that really reflects my creativity. Like a lot of the work I do is environmental, and I work with sustainable themes. So I really try to bring that into like all elements of my life. The way that I dress myself, the way that I create, the way that I buy things, or how I go with my dollar. And style-wise, like today, yeah, it's kind of chilly. So I was feeling like the kind of comfort mode, kind of like more chill vibe, yeah. Thank you. I did. That's actually where I started. So my background is in fine art. When I graduated in 2012, so I'd say the first like 4 years I was really pursuing that field. I was doing a lot of canvas work. I think I actually started on wood because one of my first series, one of my thesis bodies of work was actually like a series of longboard decks, which I was obsessed with. But I was also kind of trying to combine like the environment with engaging like a bigger demographic of students on campus that longboarded. So it was, yeah.
Smart move.
Thank you. I really, and at the time too, I was longboarding, so I was like, this is kind of like a win-win. But from the wood, I did move on to campuses when I was kind of doing series and bodies of work and showing them in shows. And then that kind of, in 2017, that was like the first step that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this type of style and this whole body of my work or practice aside. I'm really gonna start focusing on murals and public art because I found like a whole different kind of engagement from that.